Hello there, this is Debbie Johnson. I'm the former executive chef and owner of the Golden Chalice Restaurant Gallery. I just love cooking in the kitchen though, and I hope you do too. I wrote a cookbook that includes gluten-free, low-glycemic, allergy-friendly, sugar-free, vegan-to-meat food, including desserts. And I'm going to make a real simple dessert for you today, and you'll get to see how easy it is and how delicious. So if you like rich, delicious food, here we go. First thing you do is melt 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, which I've done, and I prefer to use organic. It tastes better and it's of course better for the environment, etc. And then I'm just going to put it into this bowl here, if I can find my spatula, which I'll bet I put away, because guess what? I like to keep my kitchen neat. It makes it a lot easier. So I'm putting in the 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of carob powder. Why aren't I using chocolate? Well, carob powder is supposed to be so much better for you than chocolate. Chocolate has theobromine, which is an addictive substance, which is why people get addicted to chocolate. And also because it can help you wake up. And sometimes I need that too. So I got a fork here. I'm just going to mix this carob powder in, and it mixes in really nicely with oil. So it kind of helps it melt. And you can use chocolate powder, of course. So the next thing is I've used a coffee grinder. So this is a dedicated coffee grinder. What that means is I just use it for things like herbs and spices and coconut for yummy desserts. Carob coconut truffles. So this is about 3/4 of a cup, and you use a whole cup of coconut. And so what I did was I used unsweetened organic coconut, and I got it in a package at the health food store. And this can also be used as a coating, which makes you think it's like powdered sugar or something, and especially if you can't eat sugar, it really looks like a great treat, and it tastes that way too. But they say looks are part of it, and if I don't knock the whole kitchen apart, we'll do great. Okay, so this is the 1/4 cup. So I ground that up first. It makes it easier. You can do it all together, and if your grandma cooked like me, it works. Okay, so we're going to mix in the coconut, and now it may seem kind of squishy a little bit, but that's because, and like it won't roll into balls, which is what we're going to do later. But you see how it's starting to stiffen up, and the coconut oil was warm. Coconut oil, or you can use butter if you want, same thing, it will harden up, especially ghee or clarified butter. Now we're going to put in a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Supposedly, if you're gluten-free, you need flavoring. There are different camps about that. If you want, you can try it, but only if your doctor says so, of course. We're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of stevia. This might look different to you because it's actually darker. It's the whole leaf stevia, which I believe in using because I know that it's actually better for you than the more refined, which is true of almost any food, as you probably know. So about 1/2 teaspoon of that, and that's going to be to taste, because not everybody likes sweets. Some people like it sweeter. You just decide what works for you. And then we're gonna, this is my secret ingredient, a little bit of almond extract. Just a bit. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon. Again, whatever you like, but that's going to bring out the coconut flavor more as well. And then one of the secrets to really get yummy desserts and or any kind of food is a little bit of sweet and a little bit of salty. So this is an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Again, to taste. You'll know when you taste it, and you may be tasting it the whole time you're cooking. And if you're like me, maybe half of it will get into the refrigerator by the time you're actually done. And then, this is the yummy part, you can use almond butter, or you can use almond meal. You could use peanut butter if you wanted to, although there are conflicting ideas about peanuts as well. So I know that almonds are good for you unless you have tree nut allergies, and in which case you could roast some sunflower seeds or something else crunchy you can think of. Or you can, if you can eat walnuts, you can toast some walnuts, and if you leave out the almond extract and just put in the walnuts and no coconut, it tastes like brownies. So that's for people that can't have coconut either. In Canada, they say coconut is a tree nut. In the US, it's not. So I guess it depends on where you live. So we're gonna put in ground up roasted almonds because I kind of like that better than the almond butter. It's fresher. I actually roast them fresh myself, and or both. I like the almond butter too as an alternative. And you can use any kinds of nuts or seeds that you like. Now you see how, because I ground the almonds so that there was some powder and then I left some pieces, if you can see that. Then we're ready. See how quick and easy this is? Now I use sanitary gloves, disposable gloves. Now, I haven't done this for years, but I don't like this stuff getting under my fingernails. I don't know about you. So what you can do is just take it and make whatever shape you want. It doesn't have to be exactly round, because like I said, it might not last that long. These are yummy. And I know our camera woman really likes them, don't you, Patricia?
I do, I do.
We're going to give the first one to her. And thank you so much for watching.